What's up, my lovely butterflies? This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video. And if you enjoy the content, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone's taking care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Please excuse the hair bonnet and the workout clothes. I am about to get me a quick workout in, but I had to come through and make this video for you guys because it's something that I wanted to get out. And yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing great. Um, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, let me say this. If you guys see a slight change in the way my camera looks or anything, I'm using my phone today, so I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera. I don't know what's wrong with it, so hopefully I can get blessed with another one soon, and I'll be getting better quality content out to you guys. So, guys, today we're going to be discussing the dangers of idolizing, and we all know that idolizing means that you have great admiration and devotion towards someone. It's to be, hold on, guys, my light turned off for whatever reason. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. It's to love intensely or to worship someone. And in Isaiah chapter 45, verse 20, it says, "Gather together and come, assemble, you fugitives from the nations. Ignorant are those who carry about idols of wood and pray to gods that cannot save." And this means, guys, that we should not ever idolize anything or anyone. The only spirit that we should praise and worship is the Most High, and that is it. When we do worship these different um, objects, they have different deities from a long line of different things that could also come into our lives if we're not careful. And that also comes with idolizing anyone, worshiping anyone. You don't know what they have going on in their lives. You don't know what type of spirits they possess. So when you idolize them and worship them, you're drawing their energy into your life. And God said anyone that does that, they're doing ignorant things. Like, it's very ignorant to worship or idolize anyone. I don't care who they are. Some examples of idolizing are celebrities. They're constantly idolized for their talent, their fame, their popularity, their looks, and their stature in society. And fans look up to them for that. And for that reason, they do no wrong in their eyes. And celebrities are just like us. They go through things just like us. And many fans and honor seekers are on the outside looking in. And they feel that the person that they see on the cover of that magazine, in that music video, on stage accepting that award, on stage performing, with the cameras in their face and all of that, they feel that that's who that person really is all the time. These people have a life outside of being a celebrity. That's a tiresome life to live. They have to have time to relax and live their own personal normal lives. They're not always glitz and glam and have cameras in their faces and jumping in and out of limousines. They actually live regular lives and spend time with their family. And a lot of fans don't realize that, and they become obsessed with the person's image. And they're not really, they don't really admire the person, the regular person. It's usually who they're more obsessed with, the image of what they see on camera than off camera. A lot of the times you might not even recognize some of these people in public, or you may or may not even like their personalities. There's a lot of celebrities that they may have a tough guy act, a persona that they have to keep up an image, and they're really not like that in real life. You may have some that have to keep up a sweet image on camera, and they're really not like that in real life. Some may have a certain way that they look on camera, and they don't prefer to look like that in real life. So you really don't know, if you don't know the person personally, you really don't know who they are. And some celebs, they just enjoy the money instead of the fame. And a lot of the times they're not really into taking pictures and doing meet and greets and signing autographs and pulling people on stage at their concerts or anything like that. And you have some that they love the pandemonium. They love their fans. They love the meet and greets. They love signing the autographs and pulling you up on stage at their concerts and even going live with you, interacting with you. Um, that's their way of showing that they greatly appreciate you, and they really, they appreciate you for being their fans and supporting them. But outside of celebrities, guys, they're not the only ones that can be idolized. They can be, you can idolize your partner, your family, your friends. Many become overly obsessed with their partners because they bring something special to the table. They have built greatly with that person. They're attracted to that person. They're making each other happy. They have a lot in common. Their family and friends, they get along. They feel like everything's going great, that there is no room for any mistakes or anything to go wrong. They're overly obsessed with their partner. And a lot of the times, what you don't want people to do is realize that you are that obsessed with them, because a lot of the times a lot of people are not genuine people, and they have an ideal of what to do to get people to draw to them, and they know the type of people to present this to in order to draw them in. And if they're doing all this, their intentions for doing that may not be genuine. So you have to protect yourself. With friends, you can get along great. You can have a lot in common. You can be attracted to each other's style and look. You can build a trusting, loyal relationship with each other, a great bond. And a lot of the times, when those things are taking place, there's no room for mistakes. There's no room for the possibility that your friend can betray you or anything like that. So a lot of times you can be blinded by signs that you need to see because you've blocked your discernment. The same with family. The history of bonding and caring for each other in hard times and, in good times. Adopting the mentality of loving and trusting and being there for your family no matter what. That's good to a certain extent. Like I said, a lot of family members and friends could be genuine, and you have this mind frame, you've adopted the mind frame that I have to be there for them no matter what. Even if they're bringing pain into my life, even if they're hurting me, I'm sorry guys. Even if they're hurting me, even if they're doing all of these things, I have to still continue to be in their lives. Guys, don't feel that way. If someone's hurting you, you don't have to continue to be there for them. And if you feel like you have to be there for them because you guys share a certain bond, at least give yourself some time and give them some time to get themselves together and give yourself time. Don't just allow someone to abuse you just because of the title that they play in your life. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1 and 2 says, "In the last days terrible things will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, and unholy." And all of these things happen with the family, friends, partners. They all happen when we lose our connection with the Most High. Because now the discernment that we did have is now being put to the side, and it's all of that directed energy is being put into someone else. Now it's no longer discernment, it's consentment. Now instead of you praying to the Most High for discernment, you're contacting and communicating with this person for consent or validation. Because now you look to them for validation. If they don't like it, you don't like it. It's like they're taking over your lives. And many young children and teenagers suffer from this because at that stage of their life, they're at the high idolizing stage. It's especially with celebrities or anyone in their lives that's demonstrating something that they feel is cool and admirable that they feel like they would like to do someday, because they're at the stage of trying to find themselves. And if the people that they're looking up to are not presenting themselves in a positive way, but they're being admired by these teenagers, they will start to imitate them, dress like them, act like them, adopt a lot of their behaviors. And this is due to worshiping someone, worshiping a famous person. And they could be pretty much, worshiping a false image. Many, if not all, celebrities are not the same in real life because they have a job. Regardless of it being a talent that they possess, it's still a job. That's how they make a living. That's how they take care of their family. That's how they pay their bills. They may look and act and dress a certain way on camera, but they may not look, act, and dress that way off the camera. And that same image may not be for anything but promotion and to gather more fans. It may not be the real them that they're presenting, just for the job that they're doing. With friends, a lot of the signs that it's an obsessive relationship could be being jealous because you're hanging out with other friends, not wanting you to hang out with anyone but them because they now see you as a property. You are now their possession because they worship you so much. They feel like you belong to them. They've just put themselves in this world with you and them only. Avoiding conflict for fear of losing a close bond with their friend. They could be, and this goes to where I said when you may be dealing with ingenuine people, and you start to realize it, and you want to talk with them about it, but you're afraid that if you present it to them, they will walk out of your life. That's not a real friend, because real friends can talk to each other about anything. When you're not upfront with a person about how you feel about things, you open the door to be taken advantage of, because a lot of the times they may even be aware of what they're doing. And if you don't speak up about it, it can continue because they don't care about how you feel about the situation, as long as they're benefiting from it. A lot of people may say that you operate like a couple, you're inseparable. You're getting constant emails, texts, phone calls from this person, Snapchat, lives, all day long. People are saying, hey, you guys are inseparable. You may have people in your family asking you, questioning your sexuality, asking you, are you into the same sex? All of those type of things, guys. Just because these people are not respecting your space and boundaries. Even best friends have space and boundaries where they have time where they spend with each other. They have time where they spend with their partner. They have time where they spend with their family. It's not just all day long that, you're with them. That is very unhealthy. They may make statements like, I don't know what I would do without you. Promise me that we will be friends forever. You will never have another best friend. Things like that. They sound cute or whatever, but when they're saying these things demonstrated by all of this other behavior that I just named, then it's an unhealthy obsession. It's unhealthy. Any obsession is unhealthy. If you guys have a balance in everything, and then they say that when you guys are around each other, then they probably just really, love and adore you, and they respect the healthy boundary, but they're just letting you know how they feel about you. So I'm not going to say that these statements are negative, but if they're followed by this behavior, it's unhealthy and it's obsessive. With the idolization of your spouse or partner, you look to them for value, validation, and self-worth. It's like you've put everything into this person to the point to where you don't even trust yourself anymore. And it's like a lot of the times they could realize that. And if you're dealing with a narcissist, they will really begin to take over your entire life. You will lose your entire identity about who you are as a person. And then they may soon start to adopt your personality and, start to imitate you, because you are really a good person, and they're intimidating you, making you feel self-doubt, and that's making you feel like you should seek them for validation instead of seeking the Most High. Because when you stop seeking the Most High, you disconnect with Him and you lose your gift of discernment. So that's when you start seeking and idolizing things and people. That's when it becomes dangerous, because we shouldn't seek anyone but the Most High. And guys, I'm learning this along the way. I used to do it. Relationships, family members, friends, just becoming obsessive with having, and had to realize that a lot of those people were not meant for me. Jonah chapter 2 verse 8 says, "They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy." That means when you idolize objects and other people, you forsake your own mercy. Literally. Because you're putting your trust into the hands of people that could really let you down. Anyone who someone possesses or overly show admiration to, they're idolizing them. It doesn't matter who they are. They don't have to be a celebrity. They truly don't have to be a celebrity. What was I going to say here? But guys, let's talk about the effects of idolizing someone. What are the effects of, the overall effects of idolizing, no matter who it is? Number one, you could possibly develop a false perception of that person and yourself. It could blind you to who they really are as a person, and that could lead you down, a dangerous path. You could be dealing with someone that's really no good for you to be around. They have negative intentions towards you, but you're blinded by the false image. It could also make you lose a perception of yourself, because you're looking to them for total validation of every aspect of your life. You could think everything you do is perfect. You could think everything they do is perfect. You could think they do no wrong. Everything must be your fault if something does go wrong. And this is another danger of idolizing. It's like you're draining yourself, beating yourself up, and giving everyone else love and admiration even when they don't deserve it. And let's say, for instance, you're friends with someone or in a romantic relationship with someone, or even with family, and you know that they're doing something ingenuine and wrong. But deep down, you're like, no, not them, because you're viewing all of those perfect images and all the things that they've laid in front of you. And it will make you start to question yourself, like, no, it's my fault. I shouldn't be thinking this way. I'm being negative. I shouldn't do this. They will even begin to project the gaslighting up on you. If they're an ingenuine person, they will start to project gaslighting up on you to make you further question and doubt yourself, depending on their intentions for you to begin with. It will cause a person to change themselves for all the wrong reasons, to become someone that they're not. And it's because they're slowly becoming that person's idol. That person's slowly becoming their idol. And when you're idolizing someone, you really lose sight of yourself. It's like you can't focus on anything but that person. It's like you're obsessed. That is a demonic spirit that is causing you to do that. And God is allowing that spirit to take place because He wanted to lead you back to Him. So when we do fall into these ingenuine relationships, and we fall head over heels for people, and we realize that we go through all that pain to realize they're not who we thought they were. If we think back, a lot of the times we don't even go to God and ask Him about these people first before we let them into our lives. We just go by how we feel. And that's when our gift of discernment goes out the window into the wind. So guys, anything that we do, I don't care what it is, let's contact the Most High on everything that we do. Let's ask him. Let's go to him for advice. Let's go to him for validation. Not people, not things. It all comes with extra things that we don't need. With God, there's nothing extra. So, with that being said, guys, I hope this video really helped someone. Idolizing can come in many different forms and ways. It's not just like a fan just falling out and standing up praising someone when they jump on stage. We can do this with our friends, with our family, and with relationships and not even know it. Because if we're going to them and we're not going to God, we are idolizing them in our own little way. So we can respect our partners, families, and friends. We can respect their opinions, and we can take their advice into consideration. But for the most part, let's just, instead of using it for discernment, let's use it for confirmation after we've contacted the Most High first. Because he does send us messages through other people, through television, through all sorts of things. But let's pray to him first so we'll know where it's coming from, So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please, guys. We're on our way to 550 supporters. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so excited about that. I love you guys so much. Let's continue to spread the awareness. Let's spread the word, guys. And for anyone who's, just, there, a lot of things, I've been hearing a lot of things like the Bible, a lot of things, and it's not true. There's a lot of false things in there. Well, it could very well much be. However, let it be your blueprint. When you fast, pray, and meditate, I've realized, because a lot of the things in the Bible are true, he will lead you to the scriptures that you need to read in order to that situation you're going through at that time. Because we're all going through our own special mission, and we're all going through our spiritual journey. But all together, we're fighting this spiritual warfare together. So let's stay strong, guys. Let's make sure we pray to the Most High about anything. Seek him first before we even bring new people into our lives. Let's seek him about the people we already have in our lives. About everything that we do. Because anything, overeating, oversleeping, overthinking, you can overly do anything. Anything without balance is not good. Okay, guys? I love you guys so much. Share this video if you don't care. And until the next video, guys, peace and love.